Alright everybody, welcome back. So this is part 9 of my bow-only Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Well, it's not the entire playthrough, it's, just the bosses. Well, this is a very short episode. And the reason it is very short is because one of the bosses that is about to come up takes an extremely long time to do. So I decided to go ahead and cut that down a little bit and just have this fight and then have the next fight that's going to be very long in its own video because I didn't want this to be any longer than it actually needed to be. This fight actually reminded me a lot of the Skeleton Lord's fight, just with a lot less skeletons. Trying to avoid their attacks while trying to avoid her attacks. I felt like her attacks were the more dangerous ones to try to mess with. So I just kind of kept all my focus on her. And the idea that I had was, if I just left the skeletons alive, then she wouldn't be able to summon anymore. And that turns out to not be the case, I believe. And you'll see the fact that she does end up summoning somebody else in just a moment. But I don't know if maybe, I've heard people say that if you're having trouble with this fight, hope that she summons the skeletons, take care of 2 of the skeletons, and she won't summon anymore. But I don't know, maybe that's just not true. Maybe I just heard some false information. Maybe it just delays her summoning somebody else. I could see that being the case if you leave all of them alive, or even just one alive. But yeah, this fight, I honestly kind of wish that this was the Nashandra fight, because it's a whole lot more interesting. I think it's definitely more difficult than the Nashandra fight. So I honestly, I don't know when they developed this boss, if it was, something that they had in their minds when Dark Souls 2 was first being developed, or if it was developed specifically for the DLC, but I don't know. This would have been such a better final boss than Nashandra was. But, it makes a really good DLC fight as well, so, it makes sense for where it's at. The lore behind the character makes sense. All that kind of stuff. I remember when I first was playing the DLC, when it first came out, and I got here and I was just like, oh god, are they doing multiple asylum demons again? Stuff like that. But no. They this is the only other daughter of Manus that you actually fight, and she summons Velstadt to smack you upside your ass with the fucking gigantic bell that he has. So yeah, if she summons him, the fight definitely becomes a lot more chaotic, a lot more challenging. If I had taken care of the skeletons when I had the chance, it probably wouldn't be quite as bad, but we still ended up clutching it out and getting the fight over with. So yeah, not much more to say. Really enjoyable fight. I love the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. Hopefully you are still enjoying this series, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day.